Yes, you can see I'm here wearing my Scotland top. A little bit something different today. Start of a new series while the Euros is going on. We're going to be managing Scotland and seeing how we get on. See if we can get out our group, progress to the knockout stage of the Euros. And you never know, maybe it's coming home. Yes, hello, welcome in to 11am Sports here for a new Football Manager 21 series on the channel. We are going to be taking Scotland to the Euros. Steve Clarke's taking them there in real life right as we speak. So I thought, why not try it myself and see how I get on. Perhaps I can give some good luck to the boys. Maybe we can progress all the way through and win the thing. Unlikely I'll be happy just to get out the group stage, but we'll see what can happen. For anyone that doesn't know, for Scotland, we are in a group with England, Czech Republic and Croatia. Very, very tricky games there for this Scotland side. So before we start this, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Getting ready for this series. We've got some other stuff for you to go and have a look at. Some Euros based content and also some Football Manager 21 based content as well. And this is kind of a lovely mash of the two of them. And if you are going to enjoy this video, if you do enjoy the video, make sure and leave it a like. It really does help me out as well. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at the squad. It should be the same as Steve Clarke's squad, but I'll tell you why it isn't. And we'll also be going through our friendly matches, which mirror roughly what happened in real life. Again, I'll explain that in just a minute. So leave in the comments below how you think I'm going to get on after these friendlies, and you can see if you are correct by the time this series is over. I don't know how many episodes this is going to be because I don't know if we're going to get through or not. So the first thing to do is look at the Scotland squad. And it is exactly the same as Steve Clarke. I tried to pick it exactly like that, except the one difference is I have Ollie McBurney in my squad instead of Che Adams. And I'll explain why. As is the case in real life, Che Adams technically is English. Steve Clarke asked him last year, would you like to be Scottish in terms of playing football? He said sure, and now he plays for Scotland. Well, when I go into national team and ask him to represent the nation, he says no, he still wants to play for England, even though he's not playing for England. So unfortunately, he can't play for Scotland in this. It's very disappointing indeed. The database that I'm using was created by Mozza Plays. I'll leave a link to his channel down below, his Twitter as well, and I'll give a link to the site where you can download this to your Football Manager 21 game if you want to play along as well. Very realistic, all the teams in the right groups, fixtures the right way around. It's amazing, to be honest, because obviously if you simulate through Football Manager, it's not going to draw it the way that it's meant to be, and I'm not smart enough to sort the groups myself. So thanks to Mozza Plays for that. I say I'll leave links down below, and go and show him some love. Give him a follow on Twitter. Go and see him on Twitch, things like that, because it was a lot of effort to get this done, and I'm glad that he has. So yeah, let's get right into this. I'll show you the team that I'm going to go with. I've got a couple of different tactics set up, and then we'll play our three friendlies. If we look at the schedule, we've got Holland and Luxembourg, just like we did in real life. I've also thrown one in against North Macedonia just beforehand as well, to get three friendlies in before our games against Czech Republic, England and Croatia. So I've set up quite a few different tactics. I've got a 4-3-3. I have a 5-3-2 as well, and I also have a 4-4-2. I'm not sure what one I'm going to go with. I think probably this 4-3-3. I know that Scotland play 5 at the back, but I'm not Steve Clarke. I want to be a little bit more attacking. I think this could be slightly more attacking for us there. This is what I think our best squad is going to be. Marshall in goal, Hanley, Tierney at centre-back. It's hard to find a way to get Tierney and Robertson both in the team, and this is one way to do it. Frustratingly, Tierney's not even a centre-back properly, and he's still our best centre-back. So that tells you how bad we are at centre-back. Stephen O'Donnell, when he's not injured, would probably play on the right-hand side. He is out for up to 4 weeks, and the European Football Championships do start in about 3 weeks, so he might miss the first game, so in which case probably Nathan Patterson would get the call out there. Robertson at left back, he's a little bit injured, so he might not play the friendlies, but he definitely will be playing for us at the Euros. The midfield, I'm going to go with McTominay as a kind of holding midfielder, not quite at defensive mid. I'm going to play as a ball winner on the defend duty, across the middle there with McGinn and McGregor either side of him. Forrest to play on the right hand side, and that could be a whole load of different people. It could be Armstrong out there, we could have Ryan Christie out there, Fraser could play on the right hand side, and these folk can play on the left hand side as well. McGregor could also play on the left. So there's lots of options, but I'm going to go with Forrest out there on the right hand side as a winger. Ryan Fraser playing on the left as an inside forward to try and get up there to support Nisbet, who I'm going to be playing up front. So Fraser coming in, Robertson going up the line. It'll kind of feel like two up front, hopefully Fraser coming in and Robertson going up the line and playing like five in the middle, almost like a 3-5-2, but not quite. You can see in the squad here as well, Declan Gallagher's got a little bit of an injury, so he will come back into the squad at some point. And I'm deliberately not putting Ollie McBurney in my actual team. He's in the squad in case we end up with no strikers at all, but I'm going to try and keep it as realistic as possible. McBurney's not in the actual Scotland squad, so I'm not going to play him. He's just there as another striking option in case we need to use him. Because I imagine if Shea Adams wasn't there, Ollie McBurney would probably have got the call because he's had a lot of calls up to the squad with Steve Clarke. So yeah, that is the team. I'll advance on and show you some highlights from our friendlies, and then we'll get ready for the next episode of this, which is coming on Monday, which will be our game up against the Czech Republic, which is on the exact same day that we actually do play the Czech Republic. So you could watch our game and see how we do, and then watch Scotland actually playing the Czech Republic, or the other way around, whatever you want to do. But my video will be out at 11 AM. That's before the game actually kicks off on Monday, so you can get that. But I'm advertising the next episode. We don't need to worry about that. Let's worry about this one. Let's get through the friendlies, show you if we can win them. Right, so here we are with the team for the first friendly. I've changed the striker role to a pressing forward instead of a poacher. I think that might work a little bit better for us. The only difference than what you saw beforehand is that O'Donnell is still injured, so Nathan Patterson gets to play at right back for us. Let's get into this game. I won't show you all, I'll just show you the main highlights of it, and we'll get our way through these friendlies. First up, North Macedonia. Well, in our first friendly, it's not a great start. We're just about to reach half time and we haven't had a shot in the whole of the first half against North Macedonia. That's slightly worrying. I might have to make a few changes at half time. The second half begins and we've changed the formation a little bit. We've went to 3 at the back. See if we do here. We've taken off Forrest, brought an extra centre back. Fraser can play up front alongside Nisbet. Apart from that, no other real changes, and we'll see if we can actually maybe have a highlight in this second half or a shot, because still we haven't had one. And just as I say that, we get a shot. It was a long ball from a free kick from Marshall, flicked on by McTominay toward Fraser, who takes it round the defender, comes forward, drives into the box and shoots a cracking finish across the keeper. And we are now up 1-0. Thank goodness, our first shot of the game, and it's a goal. Hopefully we can get some more, but there is a highlight from North Macedonia here. The ball swung in, it's cleared by McGregor as far as Nisbet, and he can break away now. He finds Fraser, who's already scored one now. He gets into the box again. That's nearly out for a throw-in. Dearie me. And Fraser's got the ball again here from a breakaway from a North Macedonia corner kick. Fraser swings into the box. McGinn hits it. It's cleared by the defence. And Macedonia, sorry, I should say North Macedonia, come away with it now. And it is intercepted or challenged by our defender. A more exciting second half, but still, I mean, we could do a bit better than this against them. We've made a whole host of changes now. Greg Taylor on, Armstrong, Fleck and Gilmore in the middle. Nisbet is being partnered by Dykes now up front as well. Just to see how they do with some fresh legs on the field, rotate slightly. North Macedonia swinging across there and Marshall collects it. And maybe we can break away now. The ball's played toward Nisbet, but it is intercepted. And the ball comes forward now with North Macedonia. This might come to nothing, but it could be a chance for us. Armstrong wins it back, goes down the right-hand side. Is he going to swing this ball into the middle? He is indeed. To Billy Gilmore into the box, who hits it. Good save for the keeper. And I was thinking, we've done well not scraping a 1-0 victory against North Macedonia, but instead it's going to be a 1-0 draw. Ball swung in here, and Tchaikovsky heads it into the top corner of the goal. And we're drawn 1-1. Not a great way to start our friendlies here for the Euros. We might not be progressing out of our group if we keep playing like that. Told the boys it wasn't good enough and they'll have to play a lot better for the game up against Holland in a few days' time. So here we are with the team for the game up against Holland. We've changed formation. We've gone with 3 at the back. Marshall in goal. We're going to go Cooper, Hanley and Tierney at the back. Patterson and Robertson at wing back. McGinn, McTominay and McGregor in the middle. And Nisbet partnering Fraser up front. Let's see how we do in this one. Well, we've conceded a goal fairly early on in this one. The ball come down the right hand side to Dumfries here, which is unfortunate seeing that's a place in Scotland. Ball was swung in. I'm not sure what Marshall was doing. I'm really not sure what Cooper was doing, but I know that Boado there, or however you pronounce his name, scored the goal. And it's happened again down our left-hand side, which should in theory be our strongest side. Down the right-hand side for the Netherlands was Dumfries into the middle, and Memphis tucks it in. And we're down 2-0 inside half an hour. Our left-hand side being the leaky side is not what I was hoping for. And we've reached half-time, having had one shot in the whole game, down 2-0. Not particularly good, is it? I think we'll go to the tactics and let's change it to our 4-4-2. Why not? The players on the park can actually play this as well. We'll move Nisbet back to an advanced forward there alongside a false 9. Let me sugar the players about and show you what I mean. So the players are out there. I've just been sugared about and can actually play this formation. McGregor gets to play at right mid and Robertson gets to play at left mid. But in theory, they can actually play this formation. We'll see how we get on this second half. We're going to go a bit more positive as well. Well, I was not expecting that, but we've got a goal. De Ligt with a poor pass toward De Jong. McGinn collects it. Long ball over the top. Nisbet gets to it before De Ligt. And first time finish into that bottom corner from the edge of the box. And it's 2-1. Maybe 4-4-2 is the way to go. A very old-fashioned way, but a way to go maybe nonetheless. I tell you what, it's that left-hand side of our defence again here. Memphis comes down, finds Dumfries. Ball comes forward into the box and Kluivert scores a goal. I didn't think we'd have to worry about the left side of my defence in this, but maybe we do. Oh, not the best defending, I must say. Well, we've been attacking for the last 10 minutes here, and maybe that's the way to play. Forrest goes on a marauding run down the right-hand side. He'd come on just after half-time. Switches it across, and Christie's unmarked at the back post. One winger to the other winger. Christie just come on as well. And it's 3-2 now, just with a couple of minutes to go. It doesn't look like we're going to get the win, but a 3-2 loss to the Netherlands is very respectable indeed. In real life, it was a 2-2 draw, so not too much different from there. Just possibly we were less good in this than we were in real life. In real life, we played fairly well against the Netherlands. Not so much in this one. We do have to remember, though, that the Holland are ranked number 10 in the world in the game at this stage, so they're a pretty decent side. Let's see how we do against Luxembourg in a few days' time in the last part of this video. See if we can go into the Euros with a little bit better morale than what's happened in the last 2 games, with a draw against North Macedonia and a loss against the Netherlands. So here we are with the team for the game up against Luxembourg, and we're trying a little bit something different. We're going to play 4-4-2. Marshall's going to be in goal. McTominay and Cooper at centre back. Tierney's going to play at right back as an inverted wing back. I know, strange. We'll see if it works. Greg Taylor's going to play at left back as a wing back. Robertson is going to play at left mid as a winger. I know, I'm not sure if it's going to work either, but there's some extra defensive ability there as well from Robertson if required. McGregor and McGinn in the middle. Christie's going to play on the right-hand side as a wide playmaker, and Fraser and Nisbet play up front together. They seem to be playing fairly well together, so hopefully they can continue that today, and we'll see how this 4-4-2 works. You can see our midfield is definitely our strongest part of the team, even though Robertson's technically a defender playing in midfield. We've got lots of strength and depth in there as well. So hopefully we do alright, especially against Luxembourg. Come on, we need to have the win. Lots of goals, please. Well, we've got a goal early on, 17 minutes in. Fraser had the ball up there after a wee run. Plays it back to Taylor, who swings this ball into the box, and Nisbet gets in the end with a lovely, lovely volley. I mean, Nisbet was the only man in the box there, but Taylor did find him, that's the important thing. And we're up 1-0. Says a tight offside. Nah, not tight at all. Nice from Taylor. It shows the fact we've got 3 of our left backs on the pitch at the moment, and only one of them playing left back maybe is slightly strange, and technically Taylor's our weakest left back and he's the one actually playing left back. I know, I'm doing weird things, but even more weird things could happen here as Christie breaks away. 2 men in the middle if he wants to use them. He'll go himself, he will, and he scores a goal. There we go, you've seen 2 goals now. 4-4-2 might be the way to go for us here, just using all the defenders. Yeah, 2-0. I've just paused it here, I've just scored a 3rd goal. I don't know if you can see this though. This is Kieran Tierney playing as an inverted wing back. He's adding an extra body into the middle of midfield here. and it's really working wonders. A few highlights you want to see in the down result and goals, but he gets the ball in the middle and kind of sprays the ball about. I'm sure he'll probably have a shot if he drives in like that at some point. I must say I'm quite enjoying that inverted wing back role. Not something I've used in Football Manager really this season, or this year I should say. Maybe something I should think about. But Christie got the ball from again there, and Nisbet tucks in his second of the game. Nisbet's pretty decent, isn't he? I'm glad that Steve Clark's called him up. Hopefully he can get on the pitch and score some goals for us at the Euros in proper. We've had 3 shots. It's not 4, but we did have 3 shots, and it was 3 goals. And Nisbet has a first half hat-trick. I know that it's against Luxembourg, but still, he has a first half hat-trick. Christie doing well as a playmaker on the right hand side there. Plays it to Nisbet. And we're working well. I must say, Christie out on the right. It's the first time he started a game for me. I know, again, as I say, it's against Luxembourg, but he's doing some pretty good things there. Lovely ball through for Nisbet. And Nisbet finishes it off. And they were up 4-0 at half-time. A nice way to go into the actual Euros. A wee bit of confidence with a nice win in this game. Well, that's just what you want to happen, isn't it? Luxembourg have scored a goal. It came from a corner. Really, there's no chance they should have got that ahead of it. Nonetheless, they have scored us 50 minutes ago. They've made a whole load of changes. It's kind of ruined the flow of the game a little bit for us. But yeah, I'm hoping it's just complacency. But we're now only 4-2 up. Lovely goal from Luxembourg. I must say, you've just seen a little bit of this highlight, but it went on for a good minute of passing football about the midfield from Luxembourg. Really nice, well built up goal there. Shouldn't be enough to win them at the game. Hopefully, the ball swung in from a corner there for us, and it's going to be another highlight, maybe. Forrest, who's on the right-hand side, it's come to Christie, who's moved to the left now. While he swing this ball in, tries to find Turnbull. Turnbull is fouled, and he's going to take the penalty for us. And can we make it 5-2? A comfortable victory over Luxembourg in the end. Can he do it? Can Turnbull score? Yes, he can. We're up 5-2. Nice way to go into the Euros. So yes, after those 3 friendly matches, I think I'm fairly confident with what I'm going to be doing in the Euros. Those 3 games up against Czech Republic, England and Croatia. Each will have their own episode next week. We'll have Czech Republic on Monday, England on Tuesday and Croatia on Wednesday. And after that, if we get through, there will be more in the knockout stages. If not, it's going to be a pretty short series. But the most important one of those games is definitely the Czech Republic. We need a win against them, and then if we can take anything against the other 2 teams, that'll be a positive. But we need to win one of the games at least to get out the group. And the game we have to win, realistically, is that one against the Czech Republic on Monday. So if you're looking forward to that, then please do leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until that game against the Czech Republic, we'll see you then.